Great light and love a living Father. This day I will speak about recreation and what I feel, excuse me, what I feel recreation is saying to me. Right. Let's look up an English definition of recreation. Well, I may wait till one comes to maybe get an idea what I'm seeking to say. Hi, welcome. Just waiting for one to come before I begin on what I feel is saying. Kinda, is one recreated through recreation? Recreation is a noun that means the act of creating something again or anew. It can also refer to something that has been created to be the same as something that existed in the past. For example, a recreation could be a simulation or reenactment of a scene, place, or time. The word re is a prefix that means again or again and again. Other words that use the prefix re include refurbish, regenerate, retrace, retype, and revert. I'm going to add research. Okay, that was the AI overview, but this is the definition.
Recreation.
Activity done for enjoyment when one is not working. I'm missing something. Oh, here it is. So these are synonyms or similar um, synonyms, I guess. Pleasure, leisure, relaxation, fun, enjoyment, entertainment, amusement, refreshment, restoration, distraction, diversion, play, sport. R&R, jollies, bear and skittles, or beer and skittles. Rec, disport, pastime, hobby, leisure activity, leisure pursuit, leisure interest, divertisement, a vocation. Great Light, Canada. So the word fun, which is distraction or diversion. Enjoyment, amusement, or lighthearted pleasure. I think when you watch TV, these words sound good. When you're getting programmed, it can sound or feel like recreation is a diversion from social studies, or it's a distraction from mathematics or language arts at rec time. It's called rec. But it's also a diversion. It's a restoration. So I feel that in the words with the word, yeah, fun and funky. Yeah, fun too funky. That the words, I don't know, I guess it's telling you or me what I told myself it means. So I want to look up this word Cree first. Cree, even a word. The Cree is like some type of infection. Cree. Carba, carbapenem resistant enterobacterioles tyroles are germs resistant to one or several antibodies called carbapenem. Well, let me see if I can find the lowercase Cree. Mm, mm, maybe there's no search. Um, the word Cree comes from the Latin word credo, which means I believe. Creed. I sort of felt that what it would lead to creed. Creed is also cognate with the Irish word cree, which means creed. So you recreed. The Latin root word creed, cred, is the origin of many English words, including credit, credo, and credentials. The word credo means from the Latin word meaning I believe. It's the first word of many religious creeds, such as the Apostle Creed and the Nicene Creed. Creer comes from the Latin word credere, which is a compound phrase of the oblique case form of cur, heart, and de, to put, place, set. All right. So re-believe it's the tion means another word for God. Let me look it up though. Okay, it also means a suffix is used to form abstract nouns from verbs or stems that are not verbs. It can indicate a state, condition, action, process, or result. For example, abolition means the state of being abolished or the action of abolishing a practice. Shun. Right here it say Ti. Forgive me. Right here it say it's pronounced as shun. So a T can make a S sound like nature. CH can make a S sound also. Excuse me. Hold on right quick. Okay, I'm gonna look up the name Ti. What the meaning of the name Tion? This thing. I've looked this word up before, but I wanted to show y'all. But it, when I come back, it'd be a whole different baby name meaning. Actually, hold on. In Slavic countries, T has a TS sound, like Sun Tzu, or Shang Tsung. They don't even have a meaning. Hold on. Okay. Meaning of the baby name, Tion. To excel victorious. New beginning. Is Tion another name for God? It actually says no here. This is the AI overview. Sometimes the AI overview will lie. I looked up the word understand. It's understand, a compound word, and it said no. But then I scrolled down and it said yes, but it's the AI overview said no because it don't have words. I don't remember how it said. I might have to look it up again. No, Tion is not another name for God. It is not a recognized term in any major religious tradition and does not refer to any deity. Tion is simply, see, a suffix, but Tion is a name also used in forming words and has no independent meaning. That's what it said about understand, related to divinity. So let's go down. Gift of God right here, which is the light, right? So the go back over here. Tion also says shine, which is sun to me also. The light shine on you yesterday. The light shine on you yesterday. So I feel one is being recreated through recreation. And the thought came to me, would my grandma let me go to school knowing they was giving me recreation? Maybe they called it playtime and playground. Still the same thing though, right? Play. So when my grandmother had let me continue to go to school if she knew we was being recreated, I feel no. I feel that knowing that God already created you, you don't need recreation. You either offend God or offend the world, you know. So due to the shine is the sun to me, the TION is sun, or the ions. Ions come from the sun. Do ions come from the sun? Yes, ions do come from the sun, specifically through a stream of charged particles called the solar wind, which consists of both positive ions and electrons escaping from the sun's corona, very hot plasma layer, which is blood. So your blood is blued in the blue sky. Um, so is ion pronounced as shine? Hold on, y'all. Let me try it this way. Is ion pronounced as sun? No, ion is not pronounced like sun. It's pronounced more like ion. Is shun spelled I-O-N? It's amazing. I see why people don't be liking where I talk. I be saying one thing and they probably hear a whole nother thing. It says no. Shun is not spelled I-O-N. The shun sound is typically spelled as T-I-O-N when the root word ends in a T or T-E in scion, when the root word ends in S, S-E, or S-S. So the spelling depends on the preceding letters in the word, right? Expansion. Trying to think of a word where I can't think of one where I know you pronounce I-O-N as shun. We'll say rules for adding shun suffix spelt, spelt shun, spelt shun, and spelt shun, and spelt shun, spelt shun, or spelt tian. Strictly speaking, the suffixes are ION and IAN. So it say right here, clues about whether to put T, S, SS, or C before these suffixes often comes from the last letter or letters of the root word, like create, shun, create, shun. I don't know. I always had the word. Now I can't even think of it. Right, but ions do come from the sun, right? So one being recreate sun, or one is recreate the sun. Creed or Creed at sun. Being told that the sun or the earth go around the sun, which I know you can probably feel that it doesn't. Most people confusion. It's confusion. You sense the sun moving, but you may not sense you're moving 1,000 miles per hour. If why are we in these schools? If they told my grandma that the earth go around the sun, I don't think she would have had me in school, man. Sitting here thinking when I came to earth, how everyone was using their mouth or tongue to express things and truth is in their face. And I didn't get it. I always thought it was magic. I'm here. Like, why am I telling you I'm here? Why is there a way for me to say to you I'm here? And I always felt it was magic. Let me see what you say in Canada. Oh, you got a lot. Oh, I missed all this. Okay, hold on. It's Slavic. Okay, I read that. You mean like L is suffix or prefix? Forgive me. I don't remember when you left that. L is a suffix or prefix. Forgive me. I'm getting old and trying to keep my mind sharp. I feel you, brother. I look at the light, man. Well, Vaudeville was to mock and distract from our real life. Okay, I might have to look that up. Vaudeville. The Vaudeville. Look at VAU. Oh, they already got it right there. Never heard of that word, Canada. A type of entertainment popular chiefly in the U.S. in the early 20th century, featuring a mixture of specialty acts such as bur- burlesque, comedy, and song and dance, a stage play on a trivial theme with interspersed songs, a satirical or topical song with a refrain. Okay, Vaudeville, or Vaudeville, was a form of live entertainment that began in the early 1900s. The performers were known as Vaudevillers. Or did they say Lians? Vaudevillers. I might need my glasses on. Who traveled all over the country to participate in theater variety shows. Chains of variety shows were known as circuits. Don't none of this stuff sound good to me, man. Like it's like everything you thought was fun, even the word fun don't sound good. Like Everything I don't have a word for it, right? Recreation is not fun, right? Oh, it is fun, right? Yeah, it is fun. Okay. What's the word for it? Rejoice. Now, let's see. Doesn't win in me no more than me. It say heaven in me no more than. Well, look it up. Rejoice. Rejoice means to feel or express great happiness or joy about something. It still take you back to fun, right? Pleasure. Rapture. So I guess you're going to be in mourning, right? Wow. Y'all see what pleasure mean to the world? It sounds like it's all the world is filthy and it talks filthy and the whole language filthy. But the program, like balloons and candy, and birthday cakes, um, it's like it overrides what's being said. Like a dog being given treats to sit. The treat overrides that the dog is being trained or being put under spells. I remember when I first came to Earth, they would call they would call a name. They would say, Wayne, come and eat. And I would just sit there. Then they'll come and peek out the door, the kitchen door, and they'll look at me and say, Wayne, come on and eat. And it's sort of like I'm trained like a dog to me. And I'm like me, like I didn't have the word me in my vocabulary, but it's a feeling of me, I guess, right? So I get up and move, and they're like, "Yeah, come on," or they would grab my hand. My sister, they would grab my hand, come on. So then I guess I figured I was Wayne. Um, I thought to myself, they call me Wayne. Then I go in the kitchen, and there'd be three plates on the table, and they would say, "This my seat. That's your seat." I didn't know what people were saying. I didn't know what it mean. I just hear noise. And they say, "Sit down," kind of like to me like a dog being trained, and sit down and eat. I think I want to taste or enjoy what's on this plate, so I sit down. It's like when I move, they shut up. Like Wayne, come on. Then I move or I do the action, come on, and they shut up. Like a dog trained, right? And I sit down and eat, and then they shut up. It looked like magic to me. So I assumed that, okay, I guess I'm sitting down to eat. I guess I'm doing something called come on. And from there I just started guessing all this stuff. Yeah. That's why I think the language is invalid. I feel everyone telling themselves what things mean, and no one taught them anything. They didn't teach the dog how to sit. The dog taught itself how to sit. You taught yourself how to comprehend me or not, or anyone. I think I'm the only one thinking, and it's possible I wasn't recreated, or I probably am, because I don't fit into the world. Um, I was rejected by family, friends, neighbors, office workers, or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. And I felt that now on this device, I can see I'm saying different things when I talk. The device look up shine when I say shine. So that's how I know shun is shine. The sun shined on you yesterday, or it shined on you. S-U-N say shine anyway. Ions come from the shine or sun, and T-I-O-N or I-O-N say shun. Yeah, relation. That's the word I was looking for. When you relate shun. When you relate to each other under the sun, you in relation, or you in relate ION. It's if you're standing there and people wrote down what it means for you to stand there. It's called ION. You and I verse. I see you. Cutting from a fruit tree to grow is called a scion. Okay. Action. Yeah, act, shun, right? Pin the tail on the donkey. I got to laugh sometimes, because I sense it. The cross with the serpent. I forget how it goes, but I don't know if it's exactly like this. But pin the tail on the donkey, like Moses did the serpent in the wilderness. He would be lifted up like Moses did the serpent in the wilderness. Pin the tail on the donkey. Yeah, brother. I was rejected. Yeah, back there I was rejected by most. Maybe because their ears are hearing me say, it ain't because of that, man. Yeah. For one, Y'all not English. Yeah. So I can't help but to sense I am that I am, you know. I can't wait for no one to tell me. If they told me, I'm gonna tell myself they telling me. So no one can tell you nothing. No, I'm telling myself what you're telling me. Hey, I'm the memory card. I'm the hard drive. I'm the PDF file. I'm all of the above. So I feel that when you get recreated through recreation, you become a whole nother species. They call it evolution, and you will literally have bearded ladies, freaks. Like everyone to be turned into a freak that's being recreated through recreation. So I feel that the world, um, which is school is the world, um, offers what it tells you it offers. It tells you what it offers you. It offers you to know how to spell. It offers you officials, um, and authorities and departments. It offers these things to you, and you get what you ask for. It seems like fun though, right? It is fun. It's a distraction. It seems like it's cute. It is cute. It's cunning and sneaky. So I think you want to look up what you're talking. I'm talking to the ones around me that maybe watch this later if they ever do in real life. And you that may receive the message wherever you are. Um, that you're getting what you asked for. Cute fun, sneaky distraction. He was the most subtle of the garden. The adder, the debit adder. The debit adder and the advertisement is a divert eyes men, a diversion. And advertisement can seem fun, especially if you think you like what's being advertised to you, or you like it. I think you like it, right? It's like dog training to me, man. It really is. I think we are trained like animals or dogs. Instead of telling you we're going to train you, we tell you we're going to train you on the job for free. Instead of telling you we're going to tame you, we entertain you. Whatever, y'all. Whatever, y'all. I always felt something fishy about this stuff. I guess I can see the compound words and putting words together, and and you can entertain lions in a cage. You can entertain lions in a cage. Hmm. So the lions are being entertained. The wild beasts like Daniel in the lion's den, which is me. I'm the one in the lion's den taming wild beast. It's like they love you and hate you all in one. They love to reject you, but hate you. And what I mean, all my life. Some of them will do it for 11 years. 11 years. Some of them would do it 11 years or more. Reject me and continuously do it for 11 years of their life. You would think people would run from the dumpster. They might cuss it out one day, but cussing the dumpster out for 11 years. So I went to live in trash, right? I didn't know. I thought they is a ditty, right? One man's trash is another man's treasure. I thought they would waste their time with trash. I really did. I thought they wouldn't sit there and cuss trash out for 10 years, would they? Yeah, they will. So I realized people like junk food. I mean, I knew it, but I don't know. Junk food tastes good, huh? So I was going to be junk food for the people, and I didn't realize that, hey, they like junk food. And I didn't get why a person would spend 11 years chewing my donkey. To me, it don't make sense to go to a store that I don't like and cuss them out for 11 years, bruh. I know tomorrow they got what I don't like. I know it when I wake up. Why I'm going back to the store? I know they don't have what I like. That's how I was looking at it. But I realized these people, like Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Maggots, maggots love trash. I'm not picking at nobody. I actually thought these people was better than me. I mean, in the world they are, right? And I thought that they wouldn't stoop themselves this low. They keep their teeth brushed. They hate people with stinking breath, even though they might have it sometimes. Um, they don't like bums asking for a quarter at the store for those that need proper. Um, the store is the ore, right? The Saint Ore, which is the sun. But it's I don't know. It's just confusing. Like, so I tried to before I lived in the trap, I was already in it. But before I decided to live in trash, I was trying to be one of them, I guess. Yeah, I was, but I could never be one of them. I would dress up, get the haircuts, the new shoes. They still bullied me and reject me and cuss me out. But it's when I got stupid, when I tried to be a don't carer, is when I guess you earn your respect. And so-called friends could be around me every day, and they would have such a good time when I was stupid. What I mean, in iniquity, like knowing things is wrong, doing it anyway. What I call stupid. I was stupid. And these so-called friends would enjoy me every day. But when I turn back to God or turn back to I love y'all and I do care and I'm not a hater, I'm not really a don't care. I just in the let me start from here. In the 80s, most people cared. And you never heard people say they don't care. When crack and rap music came amongst us, like almost everybody turned into don't care carers. don't give a efforts. Ever since like 1989, I want to say 89, maybe, yeah, 89, maybe even before that. All the way to now. So I think I spent about from 90 to 93. No, my first son was born in 96. I came out the streets in like 94. So I think I spent like 4 years in the streets, or trying to be a black man, trying to be. Because I still had care in me and I still had righteous judgment, but I talked like a black man, like MFers and FUs and shut the F up, you F you, et cetera, if you know what I mean. And I came out of that stuff because I started seeking for love or God. I started seeking what is love. But I always, even when I was in the streets, I always would be up at night crying on why we like this. And I seeked out, I guess, God or love. And I heard the voice of God talking to me, but I needed confirmation from out there, from y'all, which is I think I was recreated. Because he was saying things that made sense. And I questioned, I was like, is it God talking to me? And I waited for others to confirm it was God talking to me, but no one ever confirmed it. I had to, even if they told me, I had to tell myself they telling me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call I was asleep. Because I hear them like, wake up, Wayne, you're asleep. And I'm like, I'm recreation. I was waiting on my peers to say, Wayne, is God waking you up, telling you sleep? And they never told me, so I stayed asleep. Though I still would talk with them or listen to them until I got the signs of, the burning feet, as if in the fire, and my daddy is a carpenter, and well, my earthly father, because I came through a tunnel, right? I was born I was born not of woman. I mean, I was born not of a man on earth. Wayne, y'all call him Wayne. Wayne was born of a woman. Me that's talking to you was born through incarnation, I guess, if I can call it that. I could see into the earth before I came into the earth. See? So he was telling me these things on how I am primary, one that can sense. So he would have me to stand and turn in a circle and see the horizon, even though buildings was right there, I still could see the horizon behind the building. So he would tell me, show me how I'm in the center of it all. But being educated, sleep and woke, drowsy. When I sit in the corner of a room, I thought I was in a corner, but I was still in the center of it all. My educated side say you're in a corner, and I guess my true side say no, you in the center of it all. Basically, I guess explaining how I came under spell and how I doubted God in me to please the world. With those friends that can hang with me every day. So I was initiated, but when I woke up or turned back to God, what they call friends, I'm telling the same story other people tell. They left. So-called friends left. God put them out of my life, which I'm fine with today. At the time, he was showing me, when you see how you love these friends. Yeah, I'm laughing. He laughing too. When you know that stuff strange fruit. I know now, Father. Yeah, I had to show you that the world is strange. It is. And when you marinate in that stuff, you will taste strange. Yeah. And that love that you had, it's like you were strange, Wayne. I get it. I mean, you didn't sleep with you didn't sleep with them physically. Yes, sir. I get it now. You can have spiritual um, sleep with people. But one friend wanted me to join the brotherhood. He was a liar. He was a habitual, compulsive liar. And one day in my future with this friend, he wanted me to join the brotherhood. If y'all know what I mean by the brotherhood. But by that time, God had given me the knowledge of um, these earthly rich folks and how they, how I believe they claim to have earthly wealth, and they won't help. They won't help no one. So I rejected my friend to joining the brotherhood, and he got mad at. Guess they was about like we about to get him to join the synagogue of Satan. And but by this time, God done talked to him and told him, don't don't join these people that don't help nobody. That claim they got all this wealth, but they don't help no one. There should be no such thing as homeless people. But I pretty much lost that friend that day. That day he asked me to join. Um, couldn't explain to me what I was asking them. Why they won't help nobody is what I kept asking. But he couldn't explain it. Well, he didn't never explain it. And I didn't get for a long time why he got mad at me because I went and joined, the brotherhood. Talking about you need to find out who your daddy is. I told my daddy, earthly daddy. Um, that's what they told me, right? That's your daddy. Okay, that's my daddy. Call no man father when I know that ain't my daddy, right? And then they say dead, dead died, like daddy, dead died. Like you telling your uncle or your brother what you might call your daddy, um, to die. So I was telling him who I was, and and I was telling him about the things that I seen him hanging with them brotherhood people and stuff. Because they had the symbols all around their house and stuff. And he just broke down. He just like, okay, 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 okay. You are who you say you are. So he later on came and told me that I know I told the story before, but before I was born, I came to him and asked him to do something for me. And it had something to do with me being burned. Um, so I asked him what did I ask him to do? Well, he said, yeah, he'll do it for me. And I asked him what was it that I asked you to do? He said, your burns. Well, he like they're not burns. It's kind of like cooked meat, like you boiled meat or something. Is what he said. What they will always call it scald. You was scald, not burned. It's still burned to me, but so I remember when I was younger, before all this, what the scald mean? The scald mean burn. See, they said just called me burn, right? I'm probably saying a whole different thing to people, so I kind of get it. Does scald means burn? Yes, scald essentially means burn, but specifically refers to a burn caused by hot liquid or steam, as opposed to a burn from dry heat like fire. So, a scald is a type of burn where the injury comes from contact with a wet, hot substance like boiling water. Oh, so he said, yeah, he'll do it. And then I was like, what was it? He was like, your burns. Or they're not burns. But he said, him and another soul. He didn't say person or name. He said soul. Decided to do it. But the story is, see, like the story of Jesus, when Jesus had disappeared when he was 12 years old, and his mother and father asked him where he been. He said, "Don't you know I was with the Father?" So they went to an inn, and there wasn't enough room at the inn. Joseph and Mary went to an inn, Okay, according to the Bible story, Joseph and Mary went to an inn in Bethlehem, but the Greek word used in the text, katu, kataluma, actually means lodging place or guest room, suggesting they likely went to a room in a house that was already full due to the census, rather than a traditional inn as we might think of it today. This is why the story says there was no room at the inn. So my mother and father went to a hotel room um, the night before, or the night I was scalded or burned. And the authorities wanted to put it on my mother and father, but the hotel room had a video recorder, a camera, and they what this is the story they told me, and they watched the video and proved that my mother and father didn't do it. So no one got in trouble for it because matter of fact, I stopped talking. They say I stopped talking after that, and I couldn't tell no one who did it. So the story of them going to the end is the same story to me. Because there wasn't no room at the end for me, so they needed a babysitter, which was another family member. When they came home, they seen me, I think, laying on the bed, just looking at the ceiling burn or scald. Say I wasn't even crying. And through Isaiah 53, Isaiah 53 Bible Hub. So it wasn't till later that I read this Isaiah 53 way later in my life. About how God had wounded him. Let me just start from the beginning, right? This is Isaiah 53, the suffering servant. Who has believed our message? And to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot or plant, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no stately form or majesty to attract us, no beauty that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief, like one from whom men hide their faces. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he took on our infirmities and carried our sorrows, yet we consider him stricken by God, struck down and afflicted, but he was pierced for our transgression. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, mm, and by his stripes we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each one has turned to his own way, and the Lord has laid upon him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. And who can recount his descendants? For he was cut off from the land of the living. He was stricken for the transgression of my people, a grave assigned. He was assigned a grave with the wicked. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm back. Forgive me, y'all. What was that? Should I start or I'm gonna just start at the grave assigned? All right, a grave assigned. He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with a rich man in his death. Although he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth, yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and to cause him to suffer. And when his soul is made a guilt offering, he will see his offspring. He will prolong his days, and the good pleasure of the Lord will prosper in his hand. After the anguish of his soul, he will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore, I will allot him a portion with the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he has poured out his life unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors. So through Isaiah 53, I just read it. 53:10. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him. So he would tell me through my journey, look, Wayne, you died 3 times and rose from the dead. To me, showing me that the grave is a lie. And I was always alive. And before I came, I was alive, or am. So I had laid my grave with the wicked and with a rich man, which is I was recreated through recreation. The rich seem to have fun. I see the rich man, Lord. the, the rich seem to have fun, Wayne. Yeah, but they're being distracted and distorted according to their own language. Yeah, you thought fun was fun, Wayne. I mean, it is fun. Yeah, you thought it was something else. But I can see the distraction of it, though. Fun distracts you from God. Recreation distracts you from God, which is recreation. So does one feel they was recreated? Let me read Canada Ummy's because I'm behind, brother. I'm pinned a tail on a donkey. I had a hold on. Had a dream. A friend put me in a cage with a hungry tiger. I was disturbed for days after the dream. Still am. Hey, only God can interpret dreams, but if it was my friend put me in the cage, then I'm like, he's a tiger in spirit. I don't know. Did the friend treat you weird? Because I see people that put me in the cage, which is enslaved me. They're like wild beasts. I would call them friends at the time. Mama said, "You ain't got no friends." Okay, mama. I like my friend is my friend that mama say you ain't got no friends. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see like these friends, these friends betrayed me and led me led me like sheep to eat my donkey slaughter. Friends eating my donkey. Oh yeah. Friends eat my donkey more than strangers. The friend is the stranger. Hmm. They were strange acting Wayne. Yeah, they stranger than most. Yeah, they stranger than most. Pin the tail on a donkey. In kindergarten, I was made to wear a dunce cap and sit in the corner facing the corner. Yeah, you probably older than me. I remember that in the TV shows, and they didn't give you the dunce cap no more, but they still put you in the corner. That's when they was hitting children with paddles in the 80s. The world hates you for not going with the program. Yeah, 'cause I don't understand it. We're making a bunch of sound with our mouth, and somehow it got meaning. And I'm like, this is magic. Like the world begs you to control it. A white rock that appears to be pure but is rotten on the inside. But I did want to go ahead and read 54 too, though. Um, a white rock. A white rock. Pure but rotten. You say here but rot. Right. No, not that. Pure but rotten. Pure but rotten. See? Say here. That people probably hearing me say something else, you know? I feel I'm saying what I'm saying, but the thing say, no, you saying this. Man, when I'm looking for stuff, I read it before, but I don't keep track of the Bible verses and stuff. Uh, I don't know how I'm going to find that verse. I'm going to go ahead and read 54. Future blessings for Zion. Shout for joy, O barren woman, who bears no children. Break forth in song and cry aloud. You who have never travailed, because more are the children of the desolate woman than of her who has a husband, says the Lord. Enlarge the site of your tent, stretch out the curtains of your dwelling. Do not hold back. Lengthen your ropes and drive your stakes in deep, for you will spread out to the right and left. Your descendants will dispossess the nation and inhabit the desolate cities. Do not be afraid, for you will not be put to shame. Do not be intimidated, for you will not be humiliated, for you will forget the shame of your youth and will remember no more the reproach of your widowhood. For your husband is your maker. The Lord of hosts is his name. The Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. He is called the God of all earth. For the Lord has called you back, like a wife deserted and wounded in spirit, like the rejected wife of one's youth, says your God. For a brief moment I forsook you, but with great compassion I will bring you back. In a surge of anger I hid my face from you for a moment, but with everlasting kindness I will have compassion on you, says the Lord your Redeemer. For to me this is like the days of Noah, when I swore that the waters of Noah would never again cover the earth. So I have sworn that I will not be angry with you or rebuke you. Though the mountains may be removed and the hills may be shaken, my loving devotion will not depart from you, and my covenant of peace will not be broken, says the Lord, who has compassion on you. O afflicted city, lashed by storms without solace, surely I will set your stones in antimony and lay your foundation with sapphires. I will make your pinnacles of rubies, your gates of sparkling jewels, and all your walls of precious stones. Then all your sons will be taught by the Lord, and great will be their prosperity. In righteousness you will be established, far from oppression, for you will have no fear. Terror will be far removed, for it will not come near you. If anyone attacks you, it is not from me. Whoever assails you will fail or fall before you. Behold, I have created the craftsman who fans the coals into flame and forges a weapon fit for his task. And I have created the destroyer to wreak havoc. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord. So the will of God is the will of my Father, and I'm the only one that can see it, unless you're the only one that can see it. They hate me for not going with the program. Okay, that's going back to when I was saying because what I say. No, they using what you say to come against you. They've been recreation and they love junk food. I see it. They love trash like maggots. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's waste is another man's wastewater to sell. You can only buy debit. You can only purchase depths of water on earth. Why they don't call it pure water? Because it's wastewater. Wastewater was made for who? The astronauts. Tang, dehydrated foods was made for outer space, which is the people. The people outer space of the world. Or the world is in outer space. Oh, yeah. They telling you, right? I'm talking about the outer space of your senses. So you to NASA, you outer space. When they looking at the sun, they looking at you. The outer space of their senses, if they have senses. The outer spaces of NASA's senses is you. They telling you it's only one sun, but everyone formed all their suns into one sun when when the sun follow you and you alone. Or you all one, you alone. You all are one, you alone. You all alone. You all alone. You all are one. So everyone formed through recreation, formed their suns into one sun. If the sun following me, how is it following you? Because you got your own person nailed, Lord and Savior. Yeah. He say, I didn't not going with the program. I didn't go with the program. I went with the truth in my face. All outer space movies made on Earth. I suspect, allegedly, I suspect. You know how they make the Earth look like it's small, like the moon when they claim to be on the moon? Shouldn't the Earth be bigger than the moon? I don't know. When you walk towards the sun, why you can't walk under it? Them clouds in the distance on the rim of your horizon or cup. Why you can't walk down there to them clouds? Because the whole sky move when you move. It is your mind. It is a mind of gold and silver. So you take your pickaxe and pick up. You across the sky. And come with me. Only those that know my voice will follow. So he say, "Oh, barren woman." That's kind of what the program you see in Canada. Shout for joy, O barren woman, which is the flesh to me, who bears no children. Break forth in song and cry aloud. You who have never travailed, because more are the children of the desolate woman than of her who has a husband. So he would go on to say, for your husband is your maker. The Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, your Redeemer. So to me, the sun is a whole and not a ball. It's a hole in what's called the sky. It's like that one piece of God that he allow us to see because it's too bright. If he removed the firmament, it'll be too bright. And I feel during an eclipse, that's not the moon. Whatever it is, it's the same color as the sky. Or like the hole he dug, the hole he dug through the sky, and that's like the covering, like a manhole. One is in the manhole. One is a whole man, one is in the manhole. Truth will make you free. So you don't have to be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. When you're in a manhole, they call it a sewer, the sower. Excuse me, y'all. There's so much going through my mind, I don't have the words for it. Well, I was talking about recreation, how I feel the world tells you what it offers you. It offers you a distraction called fun. Fun. And it's cute. You see your children, the recreation time is sneaky and cunning. You put under spells, like, you put understand how to spell, which is sneaky. But then again, to me, it's right there. Like, y'all don't hear it. Now, I've been saying this to the people around me for many, many years now, and they still, a prophet is not honored in his own hometown, Wayne. They will not let a man work on them that they know. They'll let the stranger work on them before they let you do it. So you have to go to another land and spread these seeds. Okay, say Hold on, Canada. Hey, Tammy Lynn. I believe I ran into that dude, the man of sin sorrows. Yep, at least for as I know. But he woofed out at me, washed himself clean while I was blocked from his channel. LOL, but did give attention. I'm trying to get what you're saying. I also got stopped and threatened in grades 1 and 2. Strapped. No, hold up. Strapped. I guess he talking about paddle. In grades 1 and 2. Yeah, you was chosen, I guess, right? Fermentation and distillation. I'm trying to see where you're going with that, Canada. I mean, you talking about the firmament. Yeah, the sewer, I think. Maggots would clean a festering wound. Yeah, stumbling blocks be made into stumping stones. Maybe the sun is below us and reflected by the firmament. Um, like in the solar plexus, maybe what you're saying? In the solar plexus of the body. Yeah, above and below. The sun go through 6 gates. Six gates. Does the sun go through 6 gates? Yeah, in the book of Enoch. According to the book of Enoch, a religious text, the sun is said to rise and set through 6 gates in the east and west, signifying a concept of specific points on the horizon where the sun appears to rise and set at different times of the year. However, this is not based on scientific reality, as the sun does not actually pass through physical gates in the sky. So in between the seasons, which is 4, is 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 6 gates between the 4 months. No, it's 3. Yeah, 6. It's it's a gate that it rises after 4 months or a season and sets in a gate, and then after 4 months, 3 months, 4. So in between those 4 is 3, like a loaf of bread with the slits in it. Loaf of bread with the slits on it and seasons on it, right? So the sun rise and set between the seasons is, is 6 gates. That's where Pac-Man come from. He go in the wall and come out on the other side, which is sewing, like a needle and thread sewing, or hem, like you hem your pants up. We see, I think the rainbow comes from below. We see black in the middle of the sun through a camera. Yeah, I see it too. In the far north, the sun does not set. The light come out of the darkness. In the far north, the sun does not set at summer solstice. What what moment is summer solstice? The beginning of summer or after? Or is it in the middle of summer? What does solstice mean?
Here's the definition of solstice: the time or date, twice each year, at which the sun reaches its maximum or minimum declination, marked by the longest and shortest days, about June 21st and December 22nd.
Wow, December 22nd when I got married. It was her birthday. Earthly marriage, that is. Worldly marriage. So that would be like a hand, like your short fingers and your longer fingers. Shorter days, longer days. Oh, your hands in the design of the sun rather than setting. The world hates me because I am the only one that can see. They don't want me in debt, or it can't put me in debt. It can do everything to me, but it can't put me in debt. Want it, sleep, or not asleep, right? Oh, But in this picture I have right here, it's a avatar picture. It's a picture my earthly father took, and he called it "Take Out the Visible Light." And he would edit it. It's actually a picture of the sun, and I forget what he say. I think he says it's a brain. If you can see the whole picture, you'll see it. But I told him it's a face. It's a face in the middle of that, like a baby face. What have I done? And it's like a man hanging on a ledge at the bottom with a brain stem would be like he's blown off the ledge or either climbing up, right? The cliff of the rock. And above him is the sun with a face in it. And it's got a chicken standing on a woman's belly, plucking at her belly. And her hair is black. It's what I told him I see. And he's like, I didn't never notice that face in there. But I'm like, yeah, there's a face in the middle. But he edited the picture of the sun and took out the visible light, what he would say. He was also saying that what we see as planes is not planes, or maybe not all of them. I don't even know if y'all can hear me because I'm on another app. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Oh yeah, he used to take pictures of the sky, and He was saying planes is not planes, probably not all of them. And he was saying that he was looking at Jupiter or Saturn, and he said it's not a planet, it's a projector. One time he came over here to see me. He was like, hold on, y'all, I gotta fix something. I think I fixed it now. Yeah. That's for anyone that's welcome to come and speak about recreation or their idea of whatever they would like to share is fine. Hold on one more time, y'all. I'm back. Hi, Tammy Lynn. I don't know if you're behind. I spoke to you earlier. I'm great in the light of Father. Um, Recreation. To tell you the earth spins around the sun is recreation. They're having fun, right? They're having fun with you. So you're being distorted through fun or recreation. Synonyms for the word recreation.
Here are some synonyms for recreation: pleasure, leisure, relaxation, fun, enjoyment.
Does fun mean distortion? Does fun means distortion? That's the AI overview, right? No, fun does not mean distortion. Fun mean enjoyment, pleasure, or amusement, and does not inherently imply any kind of distortion. That's how you know the AI made it up. It know to put this in there, or alteration of reality. Distortion means a change or twisting of something, often in a way that makes it appear inaccurate or misleading. Fun. Uh, Synonyms for the word fun.
Here are some synonyms for funny, amusing,
See,
humorous,
I didn't even say
comic,
fun.
comical,
Distraction. Diversion. So why is recreation a distortion and fun is not? Is distortion also a distraction? See, the AI will lie and tell you, I guess, you know, what it wants. Don't that sound like magic? Forcing the viewer or listener to focus on the change rather than the intended message. That don't sound like magic? Effectively pulling their attention away from the core content. Essentially, it acts as a distraction by making them try to decipher and the altered information. Is recreation also distortion? See? No. Recreation is generally not considered a form of distortion. Right here, distraction, diversion. See, the opposite is work. So if your body not working, you're having fun. See, don't sound evil, right? If you're not breathing, like your breathing not working, it's considered fun. So to go to get life insurance, it's fun to the world. You're having fun. To the world, passing away is fun. It's a funeral. It's funeral, right? Synonyms for funeral.
Here are some synonyms for funeral: burial, burying, interment, entombment, committal.
It's also called wake. Why is the word fun in funeral? There is no etymological connection between the two. Forgive me, y'all. I'm still on the phone, but if you got patience, then be patient with me. Y'all might have a guest coming up. Y'all hold on right quick. You already created. There's nothing here to recreate. You already recreation. You already creation. I mean, Tammy Lynn. You already. Hold on, I got it. Yeah, I see it. Did it let you in?
Yo, I'm in there. Who else in there?
Hold on, let me get the. It's just me, man. It's like it's loading up your picture or something. Probably because you're on the phone, man. You probably have to hang up the phone. All right, y'all. I'm waiting to see if his stream will come through. Jahan. Okay, Jahan. You you might have to leave out and come back in, brother, if you can hear me. It's like your image is buffering or something. Oh, hold on. Man, you got two of them up here. Man, both of them low. Uh, he not tech savvy, y'all. We're trying to figure this out. You got two of them going now. Let me see. Shoot, man. I don't know what to tell them on how to do this. Yeah, he probably leaving out and coming back. I don't know. I hope he can come in though. I do hope he can come in. But hey, I know it's hard to get with Wayne, man. It's like you got to go through all kind of gates, and turnstiles, and all kind of stuff. Like, people ain't willing to go through all that to get to me. That's what I was thinking, just wondering. Yes, ma'am. You already created it. You know, we can call you a creation of your father. The world offering recreation. The world is against God. Hold on, y'all. I think it's working now. Dang, it's still buffering. I ain't never seen that before. I don't know what's going on with that. Mm, yeah, he ain't tech savvy. I wanted to tell him close all your apps, but he might not know what I'm talking about. Uh, uh, what could that be? So are you being recreated through recreation? I think the word telling you what it offers. Who will lie you since the beginning? The devil? Because the world telling you what they offer. Hey, if you're not gonna accept the offer, like if we lie to you, then are you accepting the offer? So I think like recreation, they offering you recreation. Like, are you accepting the offer of being recreation? I think you lying to yourself since the beginning. The officials are off for sure. I'm gonna ask one of the officials. Like, can I say you are off for short? I'm gonna ask. I'm the one that's gonna ask. You are official? Yeah. Are you off for short? An off seer, a seer that's off. Whatever. And to me, they tell me the office is off. Official sound almost like awful. Department sound like department. When I know people are like, no, they're the emergency department, bro. They are departments, bro. You know, a wake is a funeral. It's fun or all. All have fun in the funeral. Sitting over there arguing who's gonna get who inheritance. Like they celebrate that you worth more asleep than awake. They ain't talking about Michael Jackson. To me, they talking about you, Wayne. Yeah, I guess the system don't want us to connect, so I'm gonna step back on this. I can see why you laugh, crying, laughing. Oh yeah, Timmy. You can see why I'm crying, laughing, huh? Thank you. Somebody can see. Woo, I tell you. Still can't go on StreamYard. It is a blank screen. Try settings, etc. It's probably me, Canada. I mean, I think they want y'all to talk to me. The more you talk to me, the more I reveal. What are you doing? Such a picky cat, I tell you. Cat that don't eat everything. I got a cat that don't eat shrimp, fish. All they want is dry cat food. Don't want nothing else. They don't eat fresh chicken, fresh shrimp, fresh fish. I'm like, is the cat telling me that's not real food? Like this thing on cat food plus the real food and that stuff they all eat. What does the D mean? StreamYard, okay. Can't go on any StreamYard. That might be you, man. Your message might be your message. Where wants you to think it's technical difficult. Well, it's technically a difficulty, right? Troubleshooting, right? Trying to shoot some trouble. Shooting trouble. Kind of chilly out there today, boy. Hold on, somebody in the back. Damn, bro, it's still doing that, man. Cut on your Wi-Fi if you got Wi-Fi. You're still buffering. Hmm. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know what's going on with that, man. You might have some apps in your background running, or I don't know. It could very well be me though, right? They don't want y'all to connect with me. Once you got the message, they don't want you to share. I'm about to call you. He said we'll try later on, 'cause I don't know, maybe the data low or something. Or are they working in the background? You know, who knows? And connecting with you, Wayne, is a pain. I get it. I see. The ones that need to connect with me can't. The ones that can don't come. Ain't that something? I'm gonna leave it up just in case it click in or something. Hopefully, he ain't doing that freaky if it click on. You know what I mean? Hey, what do I have to say? I mean, yeah, you're being recreated through recreation. Are they telling you what they offering? I guess he closed out. Thank you, God, for what you do for us. He said, if someone attacks you, it's not me. Anyone that speaks up against you will fall. Isaiah 54, Bible Hub. So the God of the whole earth he shall be called. So wherever one goes, the light follows. And the God of, or your God, is the God of the whole earth. That's me, O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted. Behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, and lay thy foundation with sapphire, and I will make thy windows of agates, and thy gates of carbuncle, and all thy borders of pleasant stone, and all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Amen. Those that had eyes and ears to hear to see, it is God talking to you on the inside that make good sense. The one that make good sense. Isaiah 55. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. For ye shall go unto with joy, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth for you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorn shall come up the fir tree, and instead of the brier shall come up the myrtle tree, and it shall be to the Lord for a name for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. So you don't worry, because your life, Wayne, already written. So it is so. I love you, God. Thank you. You was the only way to go in the first place. You don't know what these people talking anyway, Wayne. I sure don't. But I see it say 0. I don't know if it's someone still there. I'm gonna go ahead and close it. It's almost 4 hours now. I pray that people enjoy this stream, even though it's all over the place. I say two watching on my end. Nah, say none. Okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day in the light of your Father. But you are the truth we talking about all your life. Canada, hold on, let's just hold on, brother. I'm trying to see what you gave me.
Civil job apparently. Apparently they prayed for them and gave them blessings. Doing such a cracking job measuring the earth. Who do you think?
Forgive me,
wanted that
Martin, for putting part of your
well,
video on
it's
here.
12.90.
But I'm gonna close it out, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day in the light of your Father. Much love to you all.
Julius Caesar